joking? Hi guys, welcome back to my video. What? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the new Lasting Perfection foundation. So we've got the Lasting Perfection foundation and we've got the concealer, and I've done like a mini review on these. They do have these out already. I think the range was from like 6 years ago, but this is apparently a new formula, so I thought I'd try it on my channel and let you guys know what I think. If you want to see my thoughts and how it applied, then just simply keep watching and let's get straight into the video. I have got a little bit of tan on at the moment, so it's probably, it might match, we'll see, well, you know, hopefully. Let me just, okay, so like I said in the title, we're going to be testing the Collection Lasting Perfection 16-hour wear foundation. It's just a matte foundation. It's apparently a 6-in-1 and it's SPF 30, so I think that foundation with an SPF in it is always really useful because we should be protecting our skin every single day. This one says it primes, conceals, covers, smooths, protects and mattifies. So that's quite a big claim in a foundation. So it's not just concealing, it's doing lots of other things as well. And it literally says it's water resistant, it's transfer proof, it's full coverage, and it doesn't clog your pores, which I'm guessing it's non-comedogenic, which is fantastic because foundations sometimes are the culprits for clogged pores, you know, breakouts, that kind of thing. So this is what the foundation looks like, and I've got the shade Fair number 5. I don't know if you can see that. The primer that I'm going to be using is the Revolution Purifying Priming Water with Cannabis Sativa, I think it's called. I recently got this and I'm actually liking it. It's got a bit of a funky smell, but whatever. The brush that I'm going to be using today is the Zoeva 104 Buffer brush. So let's just go straight in. Obviously, like normal, we're going to do half a face at a time so that you can see sort of the difference. So I'm just going to apply it straight onto the brush, no messing around. And I'm just gonna start to apply it onto the skin. I think if I'm gonna match this to my tan, which I've started doing, I'd obviously have to get a darker colour, which is fine, but yeah, it's definitely a little bit lighter. Obviously the tan I've got on is not too dark anyway. So yeah, let's apply a little bit more. So far it's got quite nice coverage. It's covering over my redness compared to this side, which is great. And I've not even applied too much so far, just building up a little bit of coverage. It's been the longest time since I used this brush from Zoeva, but I really like it to do foundation with. You just get sort of a nice even coverage. So that's how it's looking so far. Oh my god, I'm actually liking this. Like on first impressions, I think it's looking good. Wow, and you have to bear in mind as well, my skin is really not great at all. I have sort of combination skin. I get sort of a little bit of texture. So if a foundation covers my skin and looks good, to me that's a winner, because I think normally when you test foundation and it's good on a really nice skin sort of texture, it's hard to tell as much. But when you put a foundation on somebody who's got redness, sort of breakouts and things, and it looks good, that's how you know it's a good foundation, in my opinion anyway. Wow, oh my god, I'm actually loving that. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? I forgot to tell you the price of it. It was literally, I think it was £7. I'm going to link it down below so that you can get it if you want it, depending on obviously what happens at the end of this review, but already I can tell I'm liking it. And if I just get a little bit close to the camera so you can see, it's pretty much covered everything. So I do, like I said, I've got redness here, I've got a few breakouts and everything, and it's basically covering everything. I'm obsessed. Sometimes with drugstore foundations or sort of cheaper foundations, they can feel a bit heavy on the skin. You know, like if there's like cheaper ingredients or very sort of heavily oil based, but this feels quite light on the skin to me. I'm actually really liking that. Okay, so that is the first impression of the foundation. I have to say, from first impression, it's sitting nice on the skin, it's looking good. I'm quite impressed with it so far. Obviously it does depend how my other products sit on top of it, so I will be finishing my makeup at the end of the video, and then you can see how everything goes, you know, like my normal makeup routine that I would do. I'm going to do that. So yeah, that's the foundation. Next, we've got the new Lasting Perfection concealer, and apparently this is also a remake from their, can you see that? This is a remake from their old Lasting Perfection concealer. I do believe this is replacing the old Lasting Perfection range, and this was £4.19, which I think is amazing. I've gone a little bit light with the concealer, and we've gone for Extra Fair number 4, and the foundation is number 5, so I do like to brighten the under eye anyway. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this on my under eye. That is very fair, so it's sort of, I think it's definitely going to brighten. I'm not going to apply too much at first, but I'm going to start with one eye. Let me just get a brush. I'm just going to use, what is this? It's the Real Techniques Strobe and Blend brush. So we've got, I'm just using a blending brush here for that. I might even take my finger. I have to take a little bit more. It's not blending out as well as I'd like, so I'm just taking a little bit. You can see that it's covered my sort of redness, my dark circles, and it's definitely brightened. I'm just going to leave that a second to sort of see how quickly it creases. I think because it is a 16-hour wear, hopefully it's not going to crease as quickly as, say, like a more hydrating concealer. So we'll do the other side, and then we can set it, and we'll see what everything's looking like. Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a... Okay, so that's the overall base, that's everything set. Concealer and foundation is applied. I'll do another quick close-up so you can see. It's looking definitely more full coverage rather than medium. I think it's literally covered everything. Again, the matte finish, can't really see it as much. Like, I've still got a little bit of glow to my skin. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. It's not intensely matte, which I kind of like. I like sort of a semi-medium foundation as opposed to a full matte one. But it doesn't feel sticky at all. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. That's everything applied, my normal base makeup. Overall, I just want to say the foundation is absolutely lovely in my opinion. I'm very fussy with foundations because of the texture of my skin normally, but I feel like this looks sort of like a lovely coverage. It's covered everywhere, it's not enhanced any of my pores or anything. In terms of wear time, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to last, but I will do like a little comment section below just to let you know if it sort of lasted well or if my oils came through or anything. But overall, I'm liking it. The concealer, I would definitely go a shade darker next time to sort of match the foundation, because there's a little bit of sort of a prominent brightness on the under eye, and I just think it would look a little bit more natural if I just sort of kept it the same shade. But overall, I'm not mad at either of the products, and I would actually recommend them. I mean, for the price, the way it just blended into my skin, I think it's fantastic, and I definitely think it's worth the money. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and my next video will probably be around this time, so next Thursday, and I've decided that's going to be my new upload schedule, once a week, every Thursday. Stay tuned, and yeah, please subscribe before you leave. Bye!